Hi, evening. Let's start. Let's start our Tai Chi session, and lovely to be here. So I was thinking that tonight we're going to work. We will do a mini form or two. We're going to work on the next lesson of the short form at the beginning, which is single whip, and in the second section we'll be working on the first half of punch under elbow. So I thought we'd start tonight with some figure eights because they're so important in this style that John taught. And so we'll start with that. So I just need to make sure that I have this far enough back. Okay, great. So let's start by feeling our feet on the ground and by welcoming ourselves to the practice. Just bring yourself here consciously, feeling into the body, feeling the feet on the ground. Imagine feeling right into the center of the earth. Doesn't matter how often we do this, it's just so good. Feel our connection right down into Mother Earth. And then bring that connection up through the body and feel that connection out through the top of the head right to infinity. So feel ourselves in this vast universe of energy. The energy below, above, and out in all directions. So we're living in a sea of energy. So it's just really good to consciously connect to that before we start the practice. So let's do that again. Let's just consciously connect to all the energy down below us into the center of the planet. And feel that connection and just imagine that energy coming up through your body. Feel it rising up through the body, out the top of the head, and just all the way to infinity. So we can have a flow of energy from infinity down through the body, and a flow of infinity from below the ground, up through Mother Earth, up through the body. And we can reach out all the way to infinity in front, at the sides, and behind. So it's a nice way of incorporating our open focus into the practice, just feeling that connection all around. Feel the space in this room if you're practicing inside. And then feel the space beyond the room, out and out and out, all the way out. And then let's feel all the way in as well, in through the skin, in through the muscles, the blood vessels, into the bones, into the marrow, into the heart. Feel that connection right into all the little cells in the heart, activating the heart. Now we've tuned in. Just stand for a minute and just notice what it feels like to be tuned into all those levels of awareness. We'll invite that level of consciousness to our practice tonight. So feet parallel, and we're just going to sink, and I'm doing an 8 around the feet. So let's start on the heel of the right foot and bring it round to the toes, and then transfer the weight into the heel of the left foot, round to the toes. So we're making an 8 round the feet. Feeling your weight coming onto the outside edge of the right foot, cross into the heel of the left and the outside edge of the left foot. And once you've got the feeling of drawing an 8, so the 8 goes this way around through the body and around and through the body. So you can use your hands then just to expand this feeling of energy. So we're connecting to all the energy out here. Not losing the 8s in the feet. Lovely way to expand our feeling out to the ends of the universe here and back in, out to the ends of the universe here and back in. We expand and draw that energy in, and expand and draw that energy in. Okay. And let's bring the feet into attention posture, heels together, and step forward with the right. And then let's just do a few of these 8s as well in this bow stance. So we come round the front foot, round the back foot. You can keep that sense of bringing the energy through the dantian, reaching out through the dantian. So it goes from the dantian through the body to the sacrum, then around here, dantian, sacrum, around here. Okay, so we'll bring the heels back together and we'll do one last one of these 8s. So we're going to step forward with the left and then sink into the left foot. So you're just going round from the heel to the toe of the back foot and then crossing over into the heel of the left, round the foot, back into the right heel. So we're making an 8 with the hips, round the feet. Once you have the feel of that, we can just add the hand. So like this hand brings the energy through my dantian, and then the other hand collects it and brings it through the dantian. We're just expanding. Feeling like you're spraying the room with the energy here, spraying it here. Okay. So they're really nice to, and the next night, on Thursday night, we'll work on the 8s with the arms, but on one arm at a time. So they're really great to practice. Once you start getting into the short form or any Tai Chi form from John Kells, lovely to get the 8s going. So we'll use those as the start up, and then let's do a few of the stepping like a cat anyway, because they're a go-to exercise really for me for Tai Chi. So sink into the right, and we step forward with the left onto the heel, and we'll step back on the ball. So forward on the heel, back on the ball. And just letting our relax and relax and sink and sink. Soft, easy. Don't forget to smile. Feel like you can wave at me, I'll wave at you. This is a strange time, and sometimes it just dawns on you more than others. So let's just imagine all of us together in a class, wherever we practice together, and just feel that sense of connection that we get from being together. Can we bring the feet back together? And then let's step forward with the left softly. Okay, and heels back together. And then let's step forward and left with the left. And we'll bring the left tiger's mouth onto the left hip. And then soft fist. We'll open this right shoulder joint. Feel the left leg working. Bring the attention into the leg and this arm. Back. And the last 3 forward. And last 3 back. And these nice loose. Okay, and heels back together. We step with the right and sink into the right, and then nice loose. So feel that right foot connected right down into the planet. The weight is about 70% in the front foot. Last 3 forward. And back. And then nice loose circles forward. Loose. Circles back. And then we're going to swap the feet again. Step forward with the left. And then let's just sink into the left foot and just that lovely feeling of turning the body. Really just relaxing into the back foot. Relaxing. Feeling of flowing from the front foot to the back. From the back foot to the front. Soft. Easy. Relaxed. And then we bring the right arm in. Now let's bring the left arm in instead. We're just going to sink forward. Okay, so we're sinking into the front foot. Let's swap the feet. So we step forward and right with the right, and then we're just going to turn the body again. Feeling that sense of flowing Let's bring the left arm in. And we'll bring the right arm in as well. Feeling that space between the arms, in the connection between the palms, feeling space all the way in and around. So many ways to play with this exercise. So many things to listen to in it. Let's bring the feet parallel. Just let everything relax down. Now let's do the waving hands in the clouds. So we're going to turn left, softly sink down and sink. So nourishing our own energy with this sponge. Now let's expand out and feel like we're connecting to somebody on the left. Connecting to somebody on the right. Let your energy expand out. Feel like you're drawing this person towards you. And then this person. And also feel like you're reaching out to the ends of infinity through all the people on that side. Then all the people this side. All the past. All the future. All the present now. You can play with this exercise lots of different ways. You've built up so much nice energy around. Now just take a minute, just imagine it. If you don't feel it, just feel that energy. The energy between the palms. You can feel it up and down the body, just soft, all this build up of chi. Now let's take all that energy and just bring it into the tummy. Focus your mind into your tummy and just send that healing, positive energy in there. And then we'll bring it around the other way. Now let's energize the kidneys. Okay, great. And there's always a good time to work on our own energy, but no better time than now. So some of us will end up healthier at the end, hopefully, and we can spread this positive feeling and energy to people who need it. Wherever they're struggling tonight, sick, maybe tired, let's just imagine that we're just helping. We're just focusing this energy, this calm, and letting it spread out from us to anybody who needs some calm tonight. Then let's do the ears. We'll hammer. You feel that nice heat. Just bring that to the face, the head. Anywhere you feel might just like some of that chi. And then let's just tap here to just activate that thymus gland. We can add a little bit of Good. So nice to just give something into the body. So important at the moment to just send appreciation and gratefulness to the bodies so we can stay nice and healthy and be of help. So let's do a few of these kicks as well. So heels in attention posture, feet in attention posture. And we sink into the right, and let's do the kicks with the left toe. So the little toe, you're aiming to somebody's kneecap. Okay, great. Shall we do the other side? Okay, and now kick with the heels. So attention posture again, and then we slide the foot along the ground. So flexing the foot, so the heel, it's quite a different feel in the foot, so you can feel that. It's a whole different feel the whole way up both legs actually, but make sure you start with the foot flexed. So slide the heel along the ground. Okay, now we'll shake out the legs. Shake out the other leg. a nice wide stance, like riding horse stance. We're just going to shake out the arms. Let all that energy run back down the arms. So get back into attention posture. And let's just stand for a minute. Feeling the feet on the ground again. Noticing how the body is feeling now after the warm-ups. And let's just feel that connection into the ground and up, out to the universe in all directions. Feel the space all around us in the room. Up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Space in front, at the sides, and behind the body. And feel yourself in the space. And now also tune into the feeling of space between, say, your fingers and the sides of the body. Feel up in between the arms and the sides. So the arms are just relaxing at the sides of the body. You'll notice the places where they touch the body and the little spaces. Spaces between the fingers. Space that's there between the legs. Let's just feel all those spaces. Space between the chin and the chest. Just noticing the spaces as well as the objects I call the arms objects, the legs objects. And then let's just sink down into this space. Feel the hands floating down through the space. Turn left, and we're making a ball, and then we step left, stretching that space. Right, left, and back to the center, and then sink the right hand softly down. The guitar open up, brush left knee and push again, and sit back turning left. Make a fist with the right hand, step forward to the corner, sink into the right, step with the left, turn left, turn right, and sink forward. And then turn to the front on the heel of the left, opening the space, and then we gather back into the heart and let the hands float down. So we're all the time sculpting this space in and around the body as we're moving. We're just energizing it. So let's do that. We'll do a mini form again. I'll turn the other way. And just, the more you get to know it, the more you can begin to just feel the space that we're playing with. We turn left and back into the right foot. Step left. Turn right. Left. Back to the right and back to the center. And then softly sink the right hand down. Fold the left hand over. Brush past the knee and sink forward. And then last night's turn left. Sink into the back foot as you turn right. Back to the center to play guitar. Then open up again. Fold the left hand over and sink forward to push. And then sit back turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand. Step forward to the corner. Sink into the right and step with the left. Turn left. Right. And sink forward. Then we turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot as the hands cross. Step out with the right. And let the hands softly float down to the sides of the body. Let's just do one more mini form. Lay the feet parallel and we just relax down into the feet. turn to the left, bring the weight into the left foot, and back into the right foot, making the ball. And then step onto the heel, ward off with the left as the right hand sinks down. Turn the waist to the right, turn left, and back to the centre. And then softly sink this right hand down the front. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Turn left, turn right, play guitar and turn right again. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand and step forward to the corner and sink into the right. Step with the left and sink into the left foot. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward. Then we're going to turn on the heel to the front. Sit into the left foot, step out with the right, and just let the hands float back down through the space. Okay, so let's do a short form. So this time, let's just do the short form to where we finished the last day, which is the single whip after crossing hands. So, attention posture. So let's sink into the right and step out shoulder width. And then just relax down into the left foot. Bring the hands round and sink. Allow the arms to float up and float down. Then we're going to turn on the heel of the right foot and make the ball sink into the right. And step forward and left, forward off left, bringing the right foot round. Sink into the left foot and turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right, forward off right. Bring the right hand up to the heart and the left fingers point in, and then roll back into the back foot. Press into the front. Yield into the back. Back into the front. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step out with the left and look at the left palm and turn it over as your back foot comes round. Sink into the left foot, pick up the right and bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left. Step back with the right, yield with the left. Yield with the right into white crane spreads wings. Then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Turn left, turn right, play guitar. Open the body up again. Fold your left hand over, sink into the left and push with the right. So sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand, step forward to the corner, sink into the right, step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward. And then turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot, step out with the right. Bring the left hand to the dantian and back up, and then step around with the right, and the right hand comes like you're pulling the hip as the left hand pushes. And then the right hand comes back up, roll back into the back foot, press into the front, yield into the back, back into the front. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the right, make a hook with the top hand, turn the waist, send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left and step to the corner and the right foot comes round. So tonight is going to be sit back into the right foot and turn the left foot so it's looking straight down here. And then we step forward to the corner and the right hand reaches forward. So we're just going to cut there tonight. So let's go back to the beginning, and we'll go to the beginning of single whip. So I've come out here with this time now. So we sink into the right, step out with the left shoulder width, transfer the weight into the left and sink down. Allow the arms to float up and down. And then we turn on the heel of the right and sink into the right foot. Step forward and left with the left and bring the weight into the left foot and the right hand sinks down. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right, and then bring the right hand up to the heart and the left fingers point in. Roll back. The back foot. Press into the front foot. Yield into the back foot. And back into the front foot to push. So now for a single whip, I'm just going to do the first half without the hands. So we're in the weights in the right foot. So we're going to transfer the weight into the left foot and pick up the right foot and bring it round on the heel until it's looking at the toes of the left foot. So that's really important for this one. So, because if I show you, we're going to go from looking this way. We bring this foot round on the heel. We're going to sit back into that and we're going to bring this foot in here next to the ankle. We're going to step over. So we're going to turn a full 180 degrees. So it really does need a bit of practice. Footwork. So weight in the right foot. So find that nice alignment down through your body. And then sit into the left foot. Pick up the front of the right foot and bring it round on the heel until, like here, I'm going from this, looking to this wall, to that one. So it's 90 degrees the whole way around. Now the weight's in the left foot. And then I'm going to sit back into my right foot. So let's just do that a few times. It's a nice warm-up exercise. So you're in the right foot. So we transfer the weight into the left foot and bring the right foot round on the heel. So now your knees are knocking together and you'll feel a stretch here on your lower back. It's really nice. I often say to people in the class, when you're doing this one, it feels like, get the feeling like when you try to stop going to the loo when you were small, you'd be squeezing. You're squeezing here together. So as you squeeze here, we open the back. So you make little folds in here. It's called an inguinal fold. Really nice for the lower back. So let's do 2 more of those. So this time we'll add the hands, right? So we're in the front foot. So you sit back into your left foot and the hands come around. I'm going to show you facing this way. So we're in the front foot, we're in the right foot. So as we turn to the left, we just bring the right foot round and the hands just move with the body. When we get to here, the top hand makes this hook. And the hook is all the fingers touch the thumb. I don't know if people haven't done this before can see this. So what the hook is as you come around, you catch all the fingers. Remember, Charles, one of my teachers, telling me to put a little egg in here to get the shape. And then the wrist drops. So that's our hook that we're making, right? So, and when you make that hook, the hook's in front of the heart and the left hand is in front of the dantian. So it's like you're given the image of little droplets dropping from the bottom of the hook down into the palm down here that's going to hold them. And this looks like this. I don't know if you can see the thumb, all the fingers touch the thumb. We just drop the wrist like that. So, okay. So, beginning first half of single whip. So I'll do it facing this way. So weights in the right foot, and which is the front foot. And then as we're turning to the left, the hands are just moving with the body. The right foot comes around. When you get here into your left foot, the right hand makes a hook in front of the heart and the left hand makes a bowl. And then we turn the waist to the right. And then as you turn back to the left, the hook goes out. So let's do that a few times facing this way. So the weight's in the right foot. So we transfer the weight into the left foot, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand and the left hand comes under to the dantian. And then we just turn the waist to the right. Your weight's still in your left foot. And as you turn the waist back to the left, you come right round into the right foot. I'll do it once more facing this way. And then I'll do it the way we're doing, the way we are in the form. So weight in the right, 70-80% in the right leg. So we're going to turn to the left, bringing the weight into the left leg. Keeping the left as we make the hook and bowl, and now turn the waist back to the right, and then back to the left as the hook shoots out. So it's called single whip. So this is a whip-like movement, the last bit. That's where it gets the name from this. It's like a hook, a whip coming out. The hook sweeps out into a whip. So from here, now this is where we are in the form. So we're in the right foot. So we transfer the weight into the left foot, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Make the hook with the top hand and the bottom hand comes under. We turn the waist to the right and then back to the left. So the next sit in, we're going to step around look at the palm and turn it over. Okay, cool. So let's go from the beginning to the next part of the short form that we want to work on. And I have that lesson up further down on my YouTube channel. There's a lesson for the single whip, so you can find that there. Okay, heels together. We sink into the right and step out with the left. Sink into the left and bring the right foot round on the heel. Just relax into that left foot. The arms float up and down. Then we'll turn on the heel of the right and make the ball. Step forward and left and toward off left, sinking the right hand down. Stay in the left foot. Step forward and right and toward off right. Roll back into the back foot. Press into the front foot. Yield into the back foot. Back into the front foot. So now single whip. So we turn on the heel of the right foot, bring the weight into the left foot, make the hook and bowl, turn the waist to the right, left, and send out the hook. And then step around with the left foot onto the heel, look at the palm and turn it over as your back foot comes round. Sink into the left, pick up the right, bring it down on the heel, turn left, step back with the right and yield, white crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink the right hand down the front of the body. Fold the left hand over, brush through the space, sink forward and push, turn left, sink into the back foot, turn right. This is a mini form lesson for this week. Play guitar, open up again. Brush past the left knee and sink forward. And then sit back turning to the left. I'm adjusting here just for the space in the room. Step forward to the corner with the right and sink into it. Step forward with the left, punch with the right. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward into the left foot. Turn on the heel of the left, and I'm adjusting here again. And sink down on the left. Step around with the right. Pull and push. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. And now turn on the heel of the right. Make your hook. So this is the single whip again. Turn the waist, turn the left foot. Send out the hook, we're back into the right foot. And we turn on the ball of the left. Step onto the heel of the left. Bring up your left hand and turn it over as your back foot comes round. So then we're going to sink into the back foot as you're turning to this wall here in front. Bring the weight into the left. Step forward to the corner with the right and turn the waist. So I'm going to come back here now to show that. So we've just finished single whip. The right foot is looking to the window and the left foot's a little bit in front of that, looking to the corner. And your weight's in your left. So we sit back into the right foot and turn the whole body. So we're looking to this wall and bring the weight into the left foot. Pick up the right foot and step the right foot towards the corner and then turn the waist. So we'll keep finishing that the next week to punch under elbow, but let's just do that again. So we're looking to the corner and the weight's in the left foot. So we sit back into the right foot and turn the whole body. So we're looking straight down the room here. Bring the weight into the left. Step to the corner with the right and turn your waist. So you're just letting the arms move with the body. Okay, great. So let's do that 3 more times. So we're here in the left foot and you've just done single whip. So sit back into the right foot and turn the whole body on the heel of the left. We're turning to look straight down the room. Bring the weight into the left foot. Pick up the right foot and you're stepping a little bit forward into the corner. And then we keep the weight in the left foot. So this foot steps forward, but you don't bring your weight in there. You keep the weight in the back foot, the left foot, and turn the waist. So let's go from crossing hands to there. And when we get to there this time now, let's just keep going to the end of the form, just to complete a short form. So we have the feet parallel. We're going to sink down, step around with the right, pull to the hip and push. Roll back into the back foot. Press into the front foot. Yield into the back foot. Back into the front foot. Turn on the heel of the right. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. So we step to the corner with the left. Bring the left hand up. Turn it over as the back comes round. So sink back, turning the left foot straight down the run. Step to the corner with the right and keep turning the waist. And then the two hands sink down, you're in the back foot. Pick up your left foot and punch under elbow. I'm just going to adjust a little bit here. So turn to the right and open up. Turn back to the front so the hands are parallel. Step back with the left. Push into your back foot. Turn left and open up. Back to the front. Step back with the right. Push with the left. Turn right and open up. Back to the front. Step back with the left. Sink into the left. Push back with the right. Turn to the left and make the ball. Bring the left foot round on the heel. Sit back into the left foot. Look over the shoulder and step around with the right. So diagonal flying. Sink into the right. Step up with the left. So turn left. Sink into the left foot. Step together. Sink into the right. Step apart. Sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right. Step apart. And then draw the right hand up the center line. Send out the hook. Step out with the left. Turn your palm over and draw the energy into that right leg. Sit down. Turn out the left foot. Pick up the right for golden rooster. Step back with the right. Pick up the left for golden rooster. Step back with the left, cross hands. Fan out and kick. Step back with the right. Cross hands. Fan out and kick. And then brush past the left knee and sink forward. Turn left. Right. Needles at sea bottom. Sit back into the right and step forward and left with the left into iron fan. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink the right hand to the dantian. Step around and strike. Pull and push and roll back into the back foot and split. Make a fist with the right and pick up your right foot. Step to the corner. Step forward to the left and punch with the right. Sink into the back foot, turning left. Sink into the left and sweep the right foot round. Kick with heel. And fold the right hand over and step right into brush right knee and push. Turn right. I'm just adjusting here. And step forward to the left into punch down. Turn left. Just adjusting again. Into ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. And then single whip, bringing the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Stay on the right foot as you turn around on the heel of the left. On the ball, sorry. Step onto the heel. Look at the palm and bring the back foot round. And then fair ladies. Turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as the right hand comes to the hip. Step to the corner. Roll up. And push. Turn on the heel of the left foot. Sit back into it as your left hand comes to the hip and the right hand makes ward off. Step right around, roll the right hand up and the left hand pushes. Sink into the left. Step forward with the right, bring the right hand to the hip as you come into that right foot. Ward off with the left, roll up the ward off. Push with the right. So turning around for the last one, turning on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot, making a ward off with the right. Feel where the ankle is. Step around to the last corner. Roll the right hand up. Push with the left. So turn on the heel of the right. Into the left foot. Back into the right foot as the left hand presses down to the dantian. Turn the left hand over and step forward and left for ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right. Into ward off right. roll back, press, yield, and push. Bring the right foot round. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left and step out with the left. Look at the palm and then bring the back foot round. So then extend your left hand. Pull into the right foot and sit down. Turn out the left. Step forward with the right and cross the hands. Step back, sweep and slap. So take the left foot out to the side. Spin round. Sink into the left and we sweep with the right and bring it down on the heel. Make 2 fists. Turn left, right, hammer and split. And then pick up the right foot. Sink into the right and step forward and left with the left. Punch with the right. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward. We turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot, step out with the right, and then stay in the left foot as the right foot turns out. Sink into the right, bring the left foot in, then we straighten up. Okay, so just notice how the body is feeling. So the first lesson that we did for the short form was the first half of single whip. That's on my YouTube channel. And the second lesson that we did is the first half of punch under elbow. So if you want to do a bit of practice on those, you can just scroll down on this channel and you'll find them. So hope that's helpful. So let's just sit for a few minutes and relax and bring our attention just into the body. And when we're sitting, we can just take the opportunity to feel a bit more deeply into the body. Because we're not trying to coordinate arm and leg movements. So you can just listen to the sensations in the feet. Notice how they feel now after the practice. Notice how the ground feels under your feet. I just need to adjust a little bit here. Feels better to me. So notice how your feet feel on the ground. How the ground feels under the feet. Notice the feeling all the way up the legs, the lower legs, including the ankles, the knees, the thighs, the buttocks. Just allow yourself to feel all the sensations from the soles of the feet right up to the buttocks. And now let's feel all around the buttocks, all around the pelvic area, all around the tummy, all around the chest, all around the shoulders. Let's get a feeling of being stretched up nicely from above the head. Like our spine is being just stretched up in a really nice, elongating way. Let the chin just tuck in a little. Now let's feel all across the shoulders, down the arms to the elbows. Notice how the elbows are feeling. Down along the lower arms, the wrists. Noticing how that part of the body is feeling. Feel into the hands and the palms, all the fingers and the thumbs. Now let's bring our attention back up through the hands and the arms, up into the neck. Notice how the neck is feeling tonight. And then the whole face and the head. Notice how the jaw and chin are feeling. How the lips are feeling. The upper lip, the lower lip, both lips together. Feel into the mouth. Feel all around the mouth. Feel up into the palate, to the tongue, space under the tongue. All around the teeth and the gums. We're just being curious. Notice if there's a taste. Notice how the teeth and gums are feeling. Just allow everything to be as best we can. And let's also feel around the eyes, the eyebrows, and the forehead, and the whole scalp. Just allowing everything to be as best we can without wanting to fix or change anything right now. And now let's also feel the space all around the body again. Up to the ceiling and down to the floor. Space in front and behind, and at the sides of the body. Feel ourselves in this space. Nothing to do right now, just listen. So let's just take a few minutes just to listen. To tune into that space of silence where all the sensations happen. All the thoughts happen. All the feelings happen. And as you're listening, notice that you have no idea what the next thought or sensation. You have no idea what will arise next. So let's just sit with curiosity. To just be present to what arises in this space. Okay, so just notice what it was like to just pay attention to the mind, to the body sensations. Just noticing that we've no idea what will arise next. Just pops up. So let's just relax into that feeling of just being a witness. It's a muscle that we have to work on if we want to be more of a witness. It takes practice. So let's just, if your eyes are closed, allow your eyes to open and reach out and just imagine giving us all a nice big hug, a nice group hug. And feel yourself receiving that hug back from everybody in the group. Just feel your right arm, hand on somebody's back, and your left arm on somebody's back, and you're just giving them a nice big hug. And feel their hands on your back, giving you a nice big hug. And now bring that hug energy back into your own heart. Give yourself a big hug. Congratulate yourself for taking the time to nourish your body, to nourish your mind, to get to know yourself from the inside out and the outside in. So namaste, have a wonderful evening, and I look forward to spending time with you all again soon. So, adios, bonsoir, have fun, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. Bye.